We like to play. Probably my personal favorite Let's Play channel, and one of the oldest too. From what I know about how they started off, and I looked at and I've seen their original videos, when they were still going to high school, it was just originally just Chris and Tyler. They were friends in high school, and they would go home, set up a keyboard, and record themselves playing New Small Brothers for the Wii. That was their first Let's Play. In fact, if you see from this screenshot, they originally had it just named their titles Episode 1, Episode 2, no game title anywhere. They kinda kept this for a while, and then they finally eventually started putting the game's title in their videos. Eventually, Tustin and Jansen joined. I'm not gonna dive so far deep to figure out if Tustin joined as a dev player or Jason joined later. Jansen, not Jason, or Tyler and Jansen joined together. Jansen actually wasn't on that long, but at least I don't think he was. But he was on long enough to have people that actually enjoyed him. And so when he ended up leaving in the middle of their Four Swords Let's Play, some people were pretty sad. According to this comment by WiiLikeToPlay, probably Chris at the time, he pointed out they probably would have that, and I looked at the comments to be sure this was the episode Jensen truly left. According that they originally it seemed like Smash was just originally there to help complete the Four Swords Let's Play since Jensen was really gone. They even pointed out that they would have never finished the Let's Play had they would decide to lean on Jensen. So they replaced him with Spencer. And of course Spencer's still on the channel to this day, so we know how this went. And it was just a four of them for a very long time. I think Tyler quit at one point and he came back, but he quit again. But it was basically them, they got better. One thing that any old Let's Watcher of WiiLikeToPlay would know that they used to swear a whole lot in their original videos. For example, the very first Let's Play I watched of them was Mario Party 4. This was because I was looking up. I want to watch some people play Mario Party 4. I looked up and saw they were in the middle of doing how to play for Mario Party 4. And in that game, they swear quite a bit. Eventually, I'm assuming because they only ever Let's Play Nintendo games, for the most part, decided to cut back on the swearing, especially since most Let's Players have a young audience anyway. Though they don't really often censor themselves if they happen to actually swear. For example, in there's more Maker videos, when they get angry enough or frustrated enough, they start letting out swears and they don't get censored. But they do get laughed at, and they can mock at how they just let one slip. And just like me, when I started watching them, I know them for their name WiiLikeToPlay, which was supposed to make fun of the Wii channel, Wii trailer, that with the guy saying WiiLikeToPlay. Eventually, but eventually they matured and got older and realized, hey, this is an okay name to have. And Chris made a whole video about this. But he pointed out he really didn't. They got embarrassed by the name, humiliated, to the point that they started writing it down because they didn't want to say it. So they eventually changed it to WiiLikeToPlay, which is a much better name in my opinion. I do not miss WiiLikeToPlay, but even I hated it to the point that even I would call them WiiLikeToPlay. And when they finally changed it to WiiLikeToPlay, I was happy. And it's still that to this day. Now, they used to have an outro, but they removed that. I don't know why. You can see this there. Mario Maker was putting some of the older ones, but it was removed for more just a kind of a anticlimactic ending sort of thing. The big thing about the channel, other than Jansen leaving for personal reasons, was Tyler and eventually Chris leaving. Tyler left and he was gone, and so it just became 3 players with Chris, Tyson, and Spencer. But of course eventually Chris left when he realized he wasn't making enough money off of YouTube. And the most important part is that it was way too difficult for him and the other two to record, since Chris had lived about 2 hours away from Spencer Tyson. He had to drive 2 hours, and then they spent the entire day recording, and it became so uncomfortable for them, so boring for them, that it was more, it wasn't really as fun as it was for them beforehand. So Chris decided that to make it easier on Tyson Spencer, he would leave, and he's been gone since. Chris's existence on YouTube has been kind of back and forth. He stayed on YouTube, and as far as I know, he's been only on Twitch for a while. And eventually returned through his secondary channel that he did with Tyler. 2 Bros, 1 Up. And I think it was also Tyler returned to YouTube as well. I'm not positive sure, but I know for sure it's Chris's. And that went on for a little bit, but then they seem to have abandoned their channel. They left it on some kind of update video, and that's basically been it for a while now. And then eventually Chris returned and slowly current Let's Play of Kirby Star Isles, which I am definitely happy to see Chris back. I was looking at the video and I was like, and when I heard Chris, I was like, is that Chris? That sounds like Chris. And then they revealed that in fact it was Chris, and I was like, oh, he's finally back, about time. Yeah, I'm not, but he's still not gonna be back on WiiLikeToPlay. He left that for good. In fact, on WiiLikeToPlay, they even changed the icon and over, so it just features Tyson Spencer. That's how finalized this whole deal is. And for WiiLikeToPlay's Kirby Star Isles Let's Play, Tyson Spencer invited their girlfriends away with them rather than Chris and Tyler. So, I mean, that's pretty much how they are now, and it's just them two doing Let's Plays on their channel. And I respect that, and I still do watch their videos, since Spencer is pretty much one of my favorites, if not favorite, person on the channel. Though it still sucks for Chris and Tyler to be gone. I still watch their older videos just because of Chris and Tyler. And I know I didn't really go over the history of WiiLikeToPlay, but I didn't really want to cover the history, even in the amount of detail that I did now. But, I mean, what was the point? And before I forget, Jetson has returned a couple of times. In the Mario Bros. 10 Let's Play, he was the Bowser during their Let's Play, their playthrough of that Bowser minigame thing. It was him versus the current WiiLikeToPlay group. And that was awesome. Yeah. I don't think Genesis ever come back to WiiLikeToPlay, and I don't think Chris and Tyler ever come back. Tyler may return, because this wouldn't be the first time he left, but I don't think Chris would just sit there and return like a year later or so. As Chris left June 2017, and has even in years since he left. Tyler's been gone a little bit longer. He was added for, and more notably, to me at least, their golf videos, which I found to be absolutely hilarious. The original Let's Play of that golf thing. And Tyler getting stuck was probably one of my favorite parts of the entire video. And their Let's Faces Tomorrow Later is something I still enjoy. Them ending it was pretty sad. But once they start doing the 4-view thing, I kinda lost interest in it. But yeah, this is WiiLikeToPlay. I still adore it even to this day. Still doing well. Chris is still on YouTube as a guest star, and I don't know where Tyler is. I'm assuming he's doing Twitch streams, because apparently that's Twitch is more successful in paying their streamers than YouTubers in paying their YouTubers. But who knows? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you do go subscribe, WiiLikeToPlay, and watch their videos. As I think they're an awesome channel, and they pretty much inspired me. I never got to do their detail with 4 people, which is something I'm still trying to strive to this day to do. But they're still interesting to me, and they're very important in my YouTube life. So please consider subscribing them. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.